I'm Karin, Caro.
And Karin, who did we bring in today?
I'm loving speaking to Kirk. I don't know if anybody had a chance to listen to his last sentence, but this is Kirk Cronky. Is that pronounced Cronk? Cronk. Because we were just speaking about how we should not be confused with my good friend Ken Cronky over at Long Island Business News, and who happens to spell his name wrong.
Right. I kid him about that. We were at the event for his former boss, and I kidded him. I said, you know, you're spelling Cronk wrong.
Sure, right. That's great.
Which is a tough name. You know, by
It
people,
is.
Kirk Cronk, it's like that.
Yeah, and the
I
E on the end, it throws you off.
And people think it's German, but it's actually like Gaelic. Kirk's meaning
Oh.
church, and Cronk meaning hill. So as if you have trouble remembering it, you can call me Churchill.
Churchill, which is a very nice reference for you, right?
And what is your new title at Easter
Yes,
Seals?
I've just been there about 2 weeks now, and I'm the development and communications manager at Easter Seals.
Wonderful.
Which means I help raise money, but to also get the word out
Get the word out.
Get the word out about what we're doing, and also about the different events to support it, which is so important.
Absolutely, and we've had quite an education already here today with two of your
Stan and Eris were
Harris,
here, yeah.
yes.
and
absolutely.
what an unbelievable story we just learned, and how many people are helping, or what Easter Seals really is, because that I think
Everybody's
we
heard
don't
the
have
name,
an
but they're
education
not quite sure
what it is.
What it is, and except for the people, of course, who have been directly affected, they know Easter Seals, and one thing that impressed me was when I let people know that I was working for Easter Seals, everybody was instantly impressed. It was like, oh, well, that's really good. You know, sometimes you go to jobs and people have different opinions, but I've never had such universal approbation as when I said that I'm working for Easter Seals, and that makes me feel good.
Sure.
You know, when I left my last job, Barbara Kent, who editor of the Corridor, she sat down and she said, "What do you want to do with your life?" And I said, thought about it for a second. And I said, I want to make things better.
Right.
And here I am at Easter Seals,
Making
helping to
lives
do that.
better.
And I want to thank you folks for giving us this opportunity. This is our first big splash here on Long Island, publicity-wise.
Oh,
It's not
that's
gonna be
great.
welcome.
Thank
We
you.
were
Kirk.
happy to have you here.
It's a great opportunity. You know, we've got so many things coming up. You're talking about the Veterans Program. There's going to be an event on February 13th at the American Legion in Elmont, which is the Vets to Jobs. That's going to be from 1 to 5. I believe the address over there is 60 Oak Street in Elmont.
Okay. What will that be for?
That's to initially connect companies with vets who are looking for work.
Oh, like a job fair almost.
Almost,
Kind of,
but more like not as impersonal as a job fair.
Okay.
More one-on-one.
Really?
More like speed dating on a job fair.
Right.
Okay. Where
Okay.
you'll actually communicate with people.
We had a little bit of that just a
Yeah.
couple months ago.
When,
We did.
When I was as director of the business services at the Department of Labor, one thing I found was if you can get somebody to actually meet an employer, they have so much better chance of getting a job than just sending in a resume blind
true.
somewhere. You know, we have, and you know, I know you talked on the last show, and I'll just repeat, Suffolk County has the highest percentage of veterans in the state of New York, by far.
Right.
Not by a little bit,
Right.
by a couple of
That's
percent. It's like
remarkable.
8% versus like 6%. And I think that next county down is like Nassau. So
Oh,
there's
wow.
a tremendous need
Why
here.
do you think? I mean,
Well, you know,
I wonder.
well, you know, the people in this area are very patriotic, and they
Sure.
love to serve their country.
Yeah.
And I think that
Could be
you
from
know,
Health Site, could be back from the
and-
Revolution.
I know, I was
and-
thinking that was
and-
something
and-
even
and
to
if-
do with
and-
the Levitts who built
Well, of
Levittown, and that was
course,
so affordable.
After World War II, you had a tremendous amount of vets coming
And
back,
growth, right.
and they needed a place to live, and the Levittowns
They really
brought-
popped up with affordable housing, right?
That's right, that's right. And that's why you have all these different VFWs and American Legions out here. And so they've gone through transitions, you know. And vets don't like to brag about what they've done.
Yeah,
you
I've
know?
noticed.
I know I was talking earlier with somebody who said they had a relative, and they found out only by when they were watching Saving Private Ryan that their relative had actually been on Normandy Beach.
Wow.
And the reason vets don't talk about that is it's very emotional for them.
Sure.
It's very emotional. I was at a meeting once where a vet mentioned that he was at the Chosin Reservoir in the Korean War.
Wow.
That's where they had gone as far north as they could, and then a million Chinese came at them and almost overwhelmed them and almost wiped them out, and they were very lucky to survive. And he just was very emotional about it. Veterans
Right.
don't like to talk about the sacrifices they made.
Right.
It's up to us to recognize those sacrifices
I agree.
without them having to brag about it or tell about it. We
I
should
agree.
be cognizant
Yeah.
about that. And
Well, let us help you spread the message and make sure that people are aware, especially what Easter Seals is doing for veterans and many people. And I've just learned from Aris that you guys have a school in Sayville.
we do for
I
3 to 5 year olds.
never knew this.
And you know, we're out there working.
The
and
services for
Perhaps
autism?
that's why they decided that, you know, to get a communications manager
There
to
you
get
go.
that word out.
Get it out, right.
And not to brag, but to offer those services and to get the support.
Sure.
I'm going to be reaching out to businesses to support those type of things. Also looking for businesses who are looking to hire veterans. When I was at
Right.
the Department of Labor, I know a lot of the manufacturing firms wanted to hire veterans. 'Cause
Absolutely.
veterans are good employees.
Yes.
They're conscientious. They know how to do things.
Sure,
You know,
Kirk.
they're willing to learn. They're going to be there every day for you. They're not going to bug out. They're going to be there. There are 3,300 manufacturing firms on Long Island. People don't realize that because there's no smokestacks. You don't see
Sure.
metal go in and a car come out.
Right.
We're making a lot of high-tech products here on Long Island.
Sure.
Absolutely.
And
Little
the vets
semiconductors, all
and
types of things.
The veterans are perfect people to hire for that.
Sure.
And so if manufacturers are interested in hiring vets, they should get in touch with us.
And I
And
would
we're
like to
gonna-
mention at our security, we love to hire veterans. So if we could speak afterwards, because that will be a primary focus for us at our security, to do something with Easter Seals and make sure that veterans have security positions.
I think that's wonderful. And
Good.
we're going to have Owen O'Shea from our program talking to you and
Good.
seeing how we can arrange that.
That would be
That's
wonderful.
absolutely fabulous. Thank
Good.
you very much.
Thank you.
And what's a favorite memory for you so far of
Right.
working with Easter Seals?
With
I mean, it's
Easter-
only been 2
Yeah,
weeks.
2
but-
weeks, yes. Getting hired. No.
But you're so passionate already. Like, have you seen?
I know,
was
it's
it
like
something
years that you're there.
You're being
90 years.
You're
No,
being.
well, you know, when I was at the Labor Department, you get to see the need.
Okay.
I was director of business services. I dealt
That's
with
right.
the businesses that were looking to hire the people coming in the door. But I also expanded that beyond the people coming in the door to a social network. So there's all these organizations that have people that are looking for jobs, and you try and connect them. You talked, I think, in the last thing about Stan being sort of a matchmaker.
Yeah.
In a way, I sort of did that.
Okay.
And that need is still there.
Right.
And Easter Seals has this wonderful program that it's expanding, and it's here on Long Island. I grew up here on Long Island, first in Plainview and then in Suffolk County. So
it's personal for you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's helping my neighbors, and I think a lot of us Easter Seals people feel that way, you know. I have a thing I kind of thought about in my mind, you know, when we have a tough military situation, we want the Navy SEALs in there.
Right.
But when the Navy SEALs come home and need help, they come to the Easter
I love
SEAls.
that. I love that. And you know what's really nice is that Barbara Kent took the time to really ask you, what do you really want to be doing right now with your life? And she's wonderful for that. And I guess that kind of made you where you are right now.
It did. It kind of set me on that path.
Yeah.
You know, I started looking at the non-profit sector.
Yeah.
And because a lot of kind of what I was doing, even when I was in the government thing, was kind of a non-for-profit type of work.
Right.
And it gave me a great deal of satisfaction helping people. You know, we had a group of people come in for the first time to the center once, and somebody were from Southland, which is 7-Eleven, but the corporate 7-Eleven, not the local.
Right.
And they were looking to hire managers and assistant managers, and I said, we'd be interested in seeing some of these people that just came in the first group. And he said,
Wow.
yes. I said, so I went in there, I asked if any of them were interested in seeing them. 4 people went in, 2 became assistant managers. It was their first and last day in the center. And if we can do that at Easter Seals,
Absolutely.
you know, get employers that are interested in hiring people and match them up, that's what we want.
That is wonderful.
You know, we want somebody to graduate from
Absolutely.
the program, not
Right.
stay in the program, so that they can spread the word and help other people.
Or be like Stan and go work for Easter Seals, right? And
You
so
never know.
continue, so.
never know.
That's right, that's right. So
That is wonderful. Well, we're here speaking about Easter seals and all of the wonderful things that you're doing, which I love, Kirk. But I do have to mention on a personal note, Donna.
Yes.
Look at this guy's suit.
Very
He's
dapper.
You're really a phenomenal guy. We're so happy to have had you here
I-
today. All
thank you.
around,
Thank
just
you.
love having you here.
Thank you.
Happy Martin Luther King Day.
Same to you.
Great
It's,
subject
by
to be
the way,
talking
the
about
actual
today.
Martin Luther King birthday, January 15th,
Right.
is my birthday.
Oh.
So
There's the
indirectly, I get
synergy.
my birthday off every year.
That's
so.
Well, happy belated birthday to you.
Yes.
But it's wonderful
Absolutely.
to share this day with
We
you
love
folks
it.
and
It's
with
wonderful.
Easter Seals.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
EasterSeals.org, right?
EastSealsNY.org.
Okay.
Because it's the New York.
Very important.
This way you'll get the local.
I want to make sure that it goes to him. He's the communications guy for the hour. It makes sense.
That's it. That's it.
Thanks for watching the Daily Blue. Donna Drake
Karin, Caro.
signing off.
Thank you.